Hi, it is January 30th, 2026. I guess we could call it Black Silver Day or Red Silver Day or something like that because silver was down a fucking shit ton today. It dropped from, one high 110s to it bottomed out around 75 and closed around 85. So for the month of January, it was still up. And if you look at the monthly chart now, you're going to see this massive wick on January. But you're still going to see this curve up, showing that the real structural story. Because they didn't create new silver today. The debt problems didn't just go away. The loss of faith in the dollar didn't just go away. DXY, I believe, is still under 107, maybe or under 97. Maybe it made it just back over there by the end of the day, but still very weak. This was an interesting day. I don't know, early on when it started, it looked like the carry trade was unwinding. Last night, Bitcoin started selling off, metals started selling off, and it looked as though that's what was happening, which we expected because Japanese rates have been rising and the yen's been strengthening against the dollar. But then it just became a metals, London didn't mark up their books. So you've got major physical centers in the east, and this is in silver, in Shanghai and Mumbai. And then you've got London is kind of the West's major physical clearing center. So London, we believed, was out of silver pretty much, to the point that they had a mark to follow Asia. But last night that changed and London marked down versus Asia, showing that they were willing and able apparently to lose inventory to keep the price down. And then that cascaded into New York. And I'm sure the shorts kind of leaned on what had started to try to liquidate basically as much of the market as possible. And I'm sure there were rule changes and all kinds of shit that went on. But so they flushed out. A lot of weak hands got the market down to 75. And then, at 75, I even jumped in. I even bought some metal on credit because I just said, fuck, this is fucking ridiculous. And it is ridiculous because none of the fundamentals have changed. None of what we saw today was trading on fundamentals or on physical supply and demand. It was just financial liquidation. And what that means is that we still haven't resolved the physical deficit, the structural deficit, and we haven't even faded an Asian session post this yet. So you could see these prices spike back up to the highs on Sunday night. And if not the highs, then maybe on Monday. Because there's a reason London was following Asia. Because they would have done this a long time ago. This was a desperation bid. And we could see a delivery failure on Monday. I don't know the ins and outs of the LBMA, and I don't think many people do. But just based on how they've been acting like they don't have any supply, And then last night they were acting like they did. And I think it might have just been an act. And so we'll see if we get a delivery failure on Monday. If not, we still got COMEX open interest, a massive amount that they simply don't have the ability, not even close to deliver. We're continuing to see COMEX inventories drained. Millions more ounces left the exchange yesterday. Millions more left registered inventory yesterday. Record low inventory extended. So again, nothing you saw today was fundamental trading, and yet the fundamentals remain. So hopefully you had a chance to buy the dip. If not, hopefully you can still get it at 85 this weekend before Asia opens, and puts an end to this bullshit.